Good evening. Will you please stand for the national anthem? Please be seated. Welcome. For the consideration of our graduates and families, we ask that you remain seated throughout the entire ceremony. At this time, we ask you to silence all mobile devices, and please refrain from photography up here near the stage. In the event of a fire or other emergency, you're asked to proceed in an orderly fashion to the nearest exit. Exits are identified by illuminated signs. Please note the exits in both the southeast and southwest corners, as well as the main northwest entrance to the gymnasium. Please proceed to the nearest outside exit upon leaving the gymnasium, and thank you for your cooperation. I now welcome the president of Central Ohio Technical College, Dr. Bonnie Coe.
Good evening, everyone. The faculty, candidates, and guests of Central Ohio Technical College are assembled, and I now proclaim Summer 2015 Commencement Ceremony to be in session. Tonight, I begin by recognizing and extending a very special welcome to 15 students and their chaperones visiting our college from Italy. Initiated in 2010, Initiated in 2010, Central Ohio Technical College sends a group of students to the Tuscany region of Italy, and then hosts Italian students in Ohio in the alternating years. The cultural immersion program is possible through the generosity of Jay Gilbert and Luella Reese. Thanks to the Reese family and their efforts to sustain this program. We can give our students, all of you in the audience, we can give you a competitive edge in the global marketplace by participation in this program. We are proud to extend that same gift to the students who visit us back from Italy. Now, please join me in saying ciao to our guests. It gives me great pleasure to introduce the members of the Central Ohio Technical College Board of Trustees who are able to be with us this evening. Trustees are appointed by the governor of the state of Ohio and by local school districts. As I call your name, please remain standing for recognition. John F. Hinderer, Chair. Robert A. Montagnes, Vice Chair. And Mark R. Ramser, Member. Thank you. I would like at this time to call special attention to one of our graduates, Amanda Davis. Amanda, where are you? Over here. Amanda, please remain standing. Amanda is receiving her Associate of Science degree this evening. An incredible achievement, and even more so when you realize that she graduated from high school just 2 months ago. Amanda worked independently taking college classes while she was a student at Ridgewood High School, and actually completed her college degree before she graduated from high school. We applaud your initiative, Amanda, and we congratulate you on this accomplishment. Now it is my pleasure to introduce Mr. John Hinderer, Chairperson of the Central Ohio Technical College Board of Trustees, to bring greetings from the board to our graduates.
Thank you, Dr. Coe. Good evening, graduates. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, please accept our sincere congratulations on your outstanding achievement. Many of you have endured challenges to arrive at this pivotal moment. Your accomplishments is the very reason for the college's existence. It gives me great pleasure to see the results of all this hard work. As you continue your journey, I urge you to connect with COTC alumni program and remain engaged with your local community. You are an integral part of this college. We applaud you, and we thank you for choosing COTC. Congratulations.
Thank you, John. Ladies and gentlemen, this evening, two of our graduates have a video message. They'd like to share this with all in attendance tonight. Alexa Lejour and Don Nunley are students of our Emergency Medical Services Technology program. Tonight, Alexa is receiving her associate degree, and Dawn will earn a paramedic certificate. Their paths to this point tonight have differed greatly, and their goals for the future are just as divergent. Please direct your attention to the video screens so that Alexa and Dawn can describe their journeys in their own words.
I want to be that person to help them, to make their day just a little bit brighter than what it was before they called.
And I think that's the biggest thing I'm going to walk away missing is just the contact, because we were all here to support each other.
I was actually working at a nursing home as an STNA and at Dairy Queen raising my son as a single mother, and he was 1 year old when I started classes.
I was in the Army. I was a medic in the Army, and I decided to go to COTC because they offer an associate's in EMS, and that way I can use my GI benefits and get my degree.
It was difficult in the beginning trying to think of how I'm going to do it with being a single mom, but after I decided this is what I'm going to do, I'm going to show my son that you can do whatever you want to do, no matter what the obstacle is, that he can pursue and be whatever he wants to be later on in life.
Within the military, 22 years is a long time. And coming in as a student, I've never been to college. But what I was able to bring with me from my military experience was the fact that teamwork applies here.
I chose the EMS program because of the family and the community of what it is, and because of past experiences I've been through. I wanted to help people, and I wanted to be first on scene to make the most difference that I could with those people that I came in contact with.
And I think that experience of the hospital, the ER, of being a combat medic, you need somebody there, and they need you as well. It's not going to be any show that you can do by yourself. It always involves teamwork.
And I was a single mom, and I was worried that he wouldn't be able to entertain himself, that I wouldn't be able to get my schoolwork done, that I wouldn't have enough time for him, but it was completely different. My son plays well by himself. He understands I have homework. He understands I go to school. He actually likes the fact that I'm in school, he's in school now, and so he's done really well with it, and I've actually gotten to spend a lot of time with my son with how flexible the school is, and I've gotten to be a great mother because of that.
Within those classroom environments, you lean on each other, and you also help each other. If you don't get something, another student does. As soon as the class is over, you're walking down the hallway, you can always ask your fellow students, what was they talking about? And if not, then you just send the faculty member, that your teacher, an email, where you have all the services of tutoring, to help you.
They really helped me by being personable with me. They weren't just teaching me, they were showing me how to be a great medic, be a great firefighter, be a great person in general.
We work very closely with our students. I currently have 10 students in my cohort, which from a teacher-student perspective is an excellent size group to work with. I interact with them both in the classroom, in the clinical setting, in the field setting. They call, text me whenever they have questions.
The small class sizes were great. It was really easy to get questions answered and understanding, because we had more time to understand what we were going over, and everybody was just wonderful. I've had instructors call me and ask how my family was.
going to COTC really offered the smaller classroom size, and for me, that's a tremendous load right there, because the faculty is able to give more of a one-on-one with the individual students, and you really can't beat the tutoring assistants.
I have taken classes at all of the campuses. I've started in Coshocton campus and migrated to all the other 3. I really liked how all of them were set up, how easy it was to find my classes, how the faculty was at all the campuses.
I really like our focus on technical education. Being a technical program and teaching paramedic students, I definitely appreciate being at a college that values technical education so much, seeing that emphasis and value placed from the college leadership, from the president on down, as well as from my colleagues in general education, always wanting to know what they can do to help better prepare our students for our technical courses. And that mission, I think, is really valuable to what we do in our paramedic education program.
The most rewarding part of being a student at COTC is finishing my degree, and the amount of time that I have with having 2 degrees. I've finished it very quickly, and I'm able to pursue my dreams of what I want to be and feel confident in my ability to do what I need to do.
The most rewarding part about being a student here at COTC, I thought, was everybody was on the same sheet of music. Everybody was willing to do whatever it took to get that degree. That includes the students, includes the faculty, because it created a helping environment.
I want to one day work on a life flight as a paramedic, saving lives. I want to help people. I want to do the best I can where I can.
My future plans after my associates is to continue on with my education and get my bachelor's and master's. Really what I want to end up doing is teaching.
Congratulations to everybody graduating. Good luck on all your endeavors and everything that you have going for you in the future. And to everybody that is still continuing on with their education, good luck to you doing that as well.
Certainly, we want to say thank you to Alexa and Dawn for representing their class this evening. Thank you for sharing your personal stories. We wish you the best of luck in all of your continued education and careers, as we wish each and every one of you tonight. And now I would like to just briefly recognize a few caring and dedicated people who have supported these graduates along the way. Will all of our COTC faculty members please stand for recognition? Thank you. Will all of our college staff members please stand for recognition? They're all over the room, so the staff, please stand. And last, but certainly not least, we're asking the families and the friends of these graduates to please stand for our recognition of you. Thank you, and you may be seated. Dr. White.
Thank you, Dr. Coe. It is my pleasure this evening to recognize those students graduating with distinction. Students graduating with honors have earned an overall grade point average of 3.5 or higher on a 4.0 scale. The names of students who have achieved this level of performance are identified in the commencement program. Also, Central Ohio Technical College honor graduates can be recognized by their gold tassels on their caps. Will all of our Central Ohio Technical College honor graduates please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Members of Phi Theta Kappa, the International Honor Society of two-year colleges, maintained at least a 3.25 grade point average and are involved in numerous service projects on campus and in the community. Phi Theta Kappa students are wearing gold stoles. Will all of our Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society graduates please stand and be recognized? Thank you. We also have graduates that are members of the Alpha Delta Nu Nursing Honor Society, which recognizes the academic excellence of students in the study of associate degree nursing. Alpha Delta Nu students are wearing apricot cords. Will all of our Alpha Delta Nu Nursing Honor Society graduates please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Lastly, it is my privilege to recognize those students who are graduating as veterans or members of the United States military. Military veterans and active duty personnel are identified by red, white, and blue cords. We honor and appreciate your service to our country. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you. As I call your degree or certificate, please rise. Audience members, I ask that you hold your applause until all of the candidates have been recognized. Will the candidate for the degree Associate of Applied Business in Accounting Technology please stand? Thank you. Will the candidate for the degree Associate of Applied Business in Advertising Technology please stand? Thank you. You may be seated. Will the candidates for the degree Associate of Applied Business in Business Management Technology please stand? Got you guys out of order, that's okay. Will the candidates for the degree Associate of Applied Science in Criminal Justice Technology please stand? Thank you. Will the candidates for the degree Associate of Applied Science in Digital Media Design Technology please stand? Thank you. Will the candidates for the degree Associate of Applied Science in Early Childhood Education Technology please stand? Thank you. Will the candidate for the degree Associate of Applied Science in Emergency Medical Services Technology please stand? Thank you. Will the candidates for the degree Associate of Applied Science in Human Services please stand? Thank you. Will the candidates for the will the candidates for the degree Associate of Applied Science in Nursing Technology please stand? Thank you. Will the candidates for the degree Associate of Arts please stand? Thank you. Will the candidate for the degree Associate of Science please stand? Thank you. Will the candidates for the Certificate in Emergency Medical Services Paramedic please stand? Thank you. Will the candidates for the Certificate in Practical Nursing please stand? Thank you. Will the candidates for the Certificate in Surgical Technology please stand? Thank you. Will all of the candidates please stand? Dr. Coe, I have the distinct honor to present and recommend on behalf of the faculty of Central Ohio Technical College these candidates who have completed all of the requirements for the Associate of Applied Business degree, Associate of Applied Science degree, Associate of Arts degree, and Associate of Science degree, as well as certificates in Emergency Medical Services, Paramedic, Practical Nursing, and Surgical Technology.
Thank you, Dr. White. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Central Ohio Technical College Board of Trustees and the State of Ohio, I confer upon you the appropriate degrees and certificates with all the rights, privileges, and duties pertaining thereto. Congratulations. Let's give our candidates a round of applause. You may be seated. In recognition of the degrees and the certificates just conferred, the diplomas will now be handed out.
Katie D. Nelson, with honors.
Michelle Lee Hamilton.
Charles Edward Bennett II.
Savannah Lee Gleckler, with honors.
Amy Lou Grogg, with honors.
Morgan Juliana Harder, with honors.
Natasha Nicole Schilleret.
Ashley L. Simmons, with honors.
Christopher Michael Stevens.
Kimberly Ray Wood.
Catherine Ann Daniels.
Deborah J. Ramilli.
Jade Michelle Haydu.
Jamie Marie Rubeck, with honors.
Pamela Elaine Brandt.
Morgan Elizabeth Stotts.
Melissa Marie Thompson.
Lisa Ray Fries.
Christopher Thomas Casson.
Cassandra Chanel Martin.
Carrie Lynn Morgan, with honors.
Anita Opoku.
Laura B. Partial, with honors.
Kaylissa Brooke Alt.
Elizabeth Tate Barnhart, with honors.
Jessica Marie Beckett.
Brian Charles Bentley, with honors.
Jasmine Amelia Buss.
Laura Jelaine Conley.
Candace Dawn Cooper.
Alex Andrea Grace Crabbin.
Nathan P. Good.
Melissa Marie Hayward.
Scott Eugene Harold.
Anne Marie Humphreys.
John Joe Judge, with honors.
Brad Edward Kaser.
Shanae Angela Lee, with honors.
Andrea Montana Lewis.
Jennifer Lee Mast.
Patrick Robert Meisner.
Chelsea Kaylin Melaragno.
Danielle Miller.
Jane W. McCora.
Madison R. Miller, with honors.
Jenny Diana Philibom, with honors.
Heidi Danielle Parker.
Mary H. Poe.
Sophia Zipporah Pierce.
Megan Marie Redmond.
Sarah Elizabeth Price.
Kirsten Renee Silcox, with honors.
David Reber Reynolds.
Grace Pauline Valerie, with honors.
Wendy Michelle Swigert, with honors.
Abraham Martin John Belcher.
Sarah Jean Williams.
Nikki Robertson.
Randy Catherine Doolin.
Courtney Lee B. Miller.
Melissa Marie Spears.
Alexa Bronwyn Lejeune.
Amanda Nicole Davis, with honors.
Erica Ann Breesley.
Michael H. Kimmerling.
Ashley Lee Hinkle.
Zach C. Wilson.
Tammy Lynn Landis, with honors.
Taylor Sue David.
Heather Bonifield.
Tanya Marie Keener Young, with honors.
Anna Marie Brown.
Melissa Shelby Bailey.
Aaliyah Christine Lister.
Amber Nicole Brown.
Caitlin Marie Potosny.
Amanda M. Coffey.
Michelle Lynn Skaggs.
Stephanie Marie Nunnery, with honors.
Chelsea Lynn Vandermark, with honors.
Colton A. Ratliff. Megan Dawn Stuckey. Susie Van Duzen.
At this time, I would like to ask all of the graduates to please rise. In keeping with academic tradition, you may now transfer your tassels from right to left. This is a This gesture that you just completed is a visible symbol that you are now a graduate of Central Ohio Technical College. And let's join together with another round of applause. You may be seated. I'd like to express my personal appreciation to the Commencement Planning Committee under the leadership of Renee White. She is Communications Coordinator in the Office of Marketing and Public Relations, as well as the many members of the campus and community who helped make this an occasion for you to remember. Let's give them all a round of applause. This concludes the summer 2015 commencement of Central Ohio Technical College. Please, please remain seated until the platform party, the faculty, and the graduates have recessed. I now direct the recessional to begin.